Last month, a barista with zero tech experience landed a $75,000 data analyst role at a Fortune 500 company. Here's exactly how she did it, and why her complete lack of experience was actually her biggest advantage. You've been scrolling through data analyst job postings for weeks, and every single one asks for 2 to 5 years of experience. It's the classic catch-22. You can't get experience without a job, but you can't get a job without experience. Meanwhile, you're stuck in a career that pays the bills but slowly drains your soul. I'm going to show you exactly how to break into data analytics with zero experience by focusing on 4 strategies that hiring managers actually care about. We'll cover how to build credibility without a degree, create a portfolio that gets interviews, and position your background as a strength, not a weakness. Let me tell you about Sarah, the barista I mentioned. When she applied for data analyst roles, she didn't apologize for her coffee shop background. Instead, she talked about how she optimized drink preparation times during rush hours, tracked inventory patterns, and analyzed customer preferences to suggest new menu items. The hiring manager later told her that candidates with traditional analytics backgrounds all sounded the same. Sarah stood out because she brought problem-solving skills from a completely different industry. Here's your first mindset shift. Your background isn't a liability. It's your differentiator. Every industry has data problems that need solving, and you understand problems that traditional analysts don't. If you're coming from retail, you understand customer behavior. From healthcare, you know process efficiency. From marketing, you get storytelling with data. The key is connecting those dots explicitly in your applications and interviews. Start by listing 3 analytical tasks you've done in your current role, even if you didn't call them data analysis at the time. Trust me, they exist. Forget about years of experience. Hiring managers want to see what you can actually do. This is where most career changers get it wrong. They build generic portfolios with cleaned data sets and obvious insights. Instead, solve real problems in industries you understand. Remember Sarah? Her portfolio included an analysis of coffee shop sales data, where she identified that certain drinks sold better on rainy days, leading to a recommendation for weather-based promotions. Here's your action plan. Pick an industry you know well and find a real data set. Kaggle, government databases, even web scraping. Then answer a question that someone in that industry would actually ask. Not, what are the trends in this data? But, should we expand to weekend hours? Or, which marketing campaigns drive the highest lifetime value customers? Your portfolio should tell 3 stories. A descriptive analysis showing what happened, a diagnostic analysis explaining why it happened, and a predictive analysis forecasting what might happen next. Each project should take 2 to 3 weeks and include clear business recommendations. The goal isn't perfection. It's proving you can take messy data and turn it into actionable insights. This is where most beginners waste months going down rabbit holes. You don't need to learn everything. You need to learn the right things deeply. Start with SQL. It's non-negotiable. About 80% of data work is getting and cleaning data, and SQL is how you do that. Spend your first month getting comfortable with joins, aggregations, and window functions. Next, pick one visualization tool. If you want to work at larger companies, learn Tableau or Power BI. If you're targeting smaller companies or want to get into Python later, start with Python and Matplotlib or Seaborn. Here's what you don't need yet: machine learning, deep learning, or advanced statistics. I know it sounds exciting, but hiring managers for entry-level positions care more about your ability to clean data and create clear visualizations than your knowledge of neural networks. Excel might feel basic, but master it anyway. Many companies still run on spreadsheets, and being the person who can automate Excel tasks with Python or create dynamic dashboards makes you incredibly valuable. Focus on building one complete project with each tool rather than surface-level knowledge of everything. You can't get hired without experience, but you can create experience without getting hired. The key is making your projects feel like real work experience. Volunteer for nonprofits that need data help. Reach out to small businesses in your network who might want customer analysis. Offer to analyze data for free in exchange for a testimonial and the ability to use the project in your portfolio. One of my students landed her first role after volunteering to analyze donation patterns for a local animal shelter. She discovered that donors who gave during specific campaigns were 3x more likely to become repeat donors. The shelter implemented her recommendations, increased their retention rate, and gave her a glowing recommendation. The project took her 6 weeks of part-time work, but on her resume, it looked like legitimate consulting experience. Because it was. You can also contribute to open-source projects or create analyses of public datasets that solve real problems. The key is treating these projects with the same professionalism as a paid role. Set deadlines, document your process, and present your findings like you would to a client. Sometimes the direct path isn't the fastest path. Look for roles that use analytical skills but don't have analyst in the title. Business intelligence coordinator, reporting specialist, operations coordinator, or marketing analyst. These positions often have lower experience requirements, but give you legitimate analytics experience you can leverage later. Plus, many companies will promote internally or let you transition between roles once you've proven yourself. Target smaller companies too. They're more likely to hire based on potential rather than credentials, and you'll get broader experience since you'll wear multiple hats. The goal is getting your foot in the door somewhere that values data-driven decision-making, even if it's not your dream role yet. Breaking into data analytics without experience isn't about having the perfect background. It's about strategically building credibility, showcasing your unique perspective, and proving you can solve real problems with data. I'm curious, what industry are you coming from? And what data problems do you think you could solve better than someone with a traditional analytics background? Drop a comment and let me know. I read every single one and often reply with specific advice. Next week, I'm breaking down exactly how to write a data analyst resume that gets interviews when you don't have traditional experience, including the 3 sections that matter most and the common mistakes that get you filtered out before a human even sees your application. If you found this helpful, subscribe for more career transition strategies that actually work. I post new videos every Tuesday and Friday focused on helping you break into tech without the traditional background. Your background is your advantage. You just need to know how to use it.